This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Our World is... Well, I guess Our World is ended, but Our World has started in the epilogue. This time we're doing Asano-san, the redhead with the fists of fury and the washboard chest. Some of the slight difference, some of the scenes you get with her are, if you choose to hang out with her during the, during your studies, you end up, walking around with her, and then you end up going shopping, and she buys a doll and squeezes it too hard, and you have to convince the shopkeep not to throw you all out in a fit of rage. Then during the beach part, you teach her how to swim, and she gets all embarrassed because she can't swim, and you know, the typical, she gets angry, she's really aggressive with you, all that other stuff. Then during the summer thing, she, let's see, she wants to hang out with you, and then you go to... Oh, you talk about your date with Nicole during the Yukata Summer Festival thing, and then you can tell her that you actually want to date her. So you basically tell her that you care about each other. And then one interesting part that you don't see with Aruka or Awari is when you go by yourself to go to the New World, in the risk of the black men fighting you, or sorry, the men in black fighting you. Asano pops up and says she wants to tell you something if you survive, so she stays with you when you enter the thing as well as when you exit, and everyone's always all commenting on their relationship and everything, that Nawari's like perving on them and all that other stuff. So yeah, there are some slight differences if you choose a female companion to be during their path, which I guess is obvious, but still there's some slight differences. Anyway, let's continue on and see how Asano and Reiji end up during their thing. Judgement 7 is currently in crunch time to develop World in Heaven. However, we somehow actually got a day off. It's probably just a whim Awari-san had, but I can appreciate it. Thanks to that, I can now just spend time here in my own apartment. I don't even have to go to Asakusa. I'll have to use this chance to take care of the laundry, clean up the room, check the post. But before that, I have to sleep in. What do they call it, the post in Japan? Call it the mail here in America for the most part. Usually they call it the post in like Europe and some of that. With that in mind, I wrap myself in the futon again. But then I get a message on my phone. It's day off. Who could it be? A college friend? How should I respond if he invites me to hang out? Fuck you. No, I reach for it to check it. It has a weird yet familiar title. A saddening notice. It's definitely the same title used on the first message we got during the normie game of the virtual world. However, the sender this time is Asano-san. I run my eyes through the content. Sadly, you do not have enough Nori points, so counter Roku at noon today. If you don't, you'll be zigzagged. Asano. I don't really get it, but she's definitely calling me out. Well, you said you'd wanted to date her during your thing, so... Or to have a proper date this time. Honestly, I don't want to waste my day off on something like this. However, there's no telling what will happen if I ignore this. Alright, I'll just go, I guess. I give up on having a calm day off and prepare to go. She's probably just calling in that date favor you asked about, so there you go. September 2nd, 2017, 1:15. It's on a Saturday. It's 12 o'clock and I arrive at Roku. Oh yeah, it would be 12 minutes. Sorry. Just like she told me. I wait for Asano-san, but she doesn't show up. Or just doesn't show up. Before I know it, 15 minutes have passed. Am I being pranked here? What was that? Was that the show was called Pranked or something like that? We're punked. That's it. Fed up with the wait, I decided to just contact her. Wait, how does she get a picture of Nicole? Like, wouldn't it be whatever? Because Nicole's picture in his original game would be different from the virtual world. Never mind. I take out my phone to find Asano-san's address and call her. Suddenly I hear a familiar melody from behind the nearby sign. I've heard it many times at the base, so I know this is Asano-san's ringtone. That sounds like a failure ringtone or something like that. Then I hear her panic, make it evident that she's over there. She probably wanted to like do some manga, like romance manga shit or whatever it is. Asano-san, why are you hiding there? Did you find it awkward to show up because you're late? That's not it. She finally jumps out from behind the sign. I've actually been here since 10 o'clock. Whoa, what's wrong with you? Huh? What were you doing here all this time? Wait, forget it. If you were already here, then don't hide and just show yourself. I had to I had to was time waste. I had to was time waiting for nothing. Ding. Hey, I still wasn't ready. I mean, I wasn't determined enough to. Asano starts acting all awkward. Ready? Determined? What do you mean? Wait, why'd you even invite me? What's with that message you sent? I just thought you probably need some more Norby points, and that's why I thought I'd come to you and help you get them. I actually find this reason deeply surprising and disturbing. Okay, to be frank, I find it weird that you'd worry about me in that way. Why? So should I just take it that you're inviting me to a date? Whoa, no way. Why would I invite you to date? She turns all red and denies it. Dense I may be, but I know what that reaction implies. So she actually invited me to a date. The moment I realize that, I become embarrassed. But more than that, I'm just happy. It's just that I need some Norby points too, so how should I put this? That's why I might accept it if you invite me to a date. She's all flustered. The way she's going around this is awkward, but it looks sly. Ding. She's waiting for me to respond. Alright, Asano-san, would you like to go on a date? Guys, really that hard to say those words? It's like saying I love you in any story, you know, just like, Jesus, just say it already. They're just words. No, embarrassed to gather my wits and just say that. Alright. So, really, she nods. So where would you like to go? Well, what about rocks? Alright, that's fine by me. We can throw rocks too. We both go towards rocks. And die because we smashed upon them. Or not. But, well, I mean, why not, right? It's a reasonable place to go on a date. A sales. It's Saturday, so Rocks is pretty crowded. We decide to walk around a window shop. This isn't the first time we're doing this. However, that time in the virtual world, it was just a date from the normie game, not to mention that she actually saw me as Nicole. Unlike that time, we're now in the real world and there's no game involved. It's a real date. So, and it's the first time I'm dating her as Reiji goes in, so I do feel a bit tense. Hold on, Reiji. Why are you so rigid? Relax a bit. I don't want to hear that from you. You're stiff too. Shut up. This is my first real date. It's not my fault. Eh? It is? The moment I asked that, I remember what I found out during the normie game. When I dated Asano-san during the normie game, Yuno-san said that it was actually her first date. Back then, I was just acting out of responsibility, but now, I'm glad that was her first date partner. Yes, I lived for as long as I didn't have a boyfriend. Sorry, I'm so sad. She turns all sulky. Don't get mad. I'm not making fun of you. In fact, I'm relieved. Why? Because you never had a girlfriend either? Probably. Well, that's one reason, but more than that, I don't really want to hear that you ever had a boyfriend. What is up with guys never wanting to know that women have ever been with another man or a boyfriend or something like that? It's like I don't know. I just heard so many tales that as soon as someone hears that, they're just like turned off or whatever. I'm just like, that's life, dude. Just get out of your baitedness and just suck it up. Anyway, sorry. Those words naturally fall out of my lips. Yeah, do you mean that? Well, it doesn't really matter, right? Overcome with bashfulness, I just laughed the question off. Hey, could you at least tell me that much? I hear her mutter that, but really, it's not something I can bring myself to say. Anyway, we're on a date, so let's enjoy it for all it's worth. Asano-san, do you have a place you'd like to see here in Rocks? Well, I guess I'd like to check out a place that sells cute stuff. Eh? Hold on, why are you surprised? I'm a normal girl too, you know. I like cute stuff. You can tell that much by looking at my bear PC, can't you? Well, you could have just gotten it for cheap, you know. Oh, that thing. But that thing's more eerie than cute. Hey, you say something? No, not at all. I don't wear to get mad, so I won't push it. Same girl, some clothes. I want to wear cute clothes every now and then, too. Oh, yeah, we talked about this during the normal game. The new disguise as Nicole Kun got me lots of cute stuff to try on. Oh, yeah, that was tons of fun. Not really. I'm glad to have seen so many different Asano-sans. Yeah, I guess you're right. Asano-san? The awkward response makes me tilt my head. She looks at me and confused. Hey, what do you think about my clothes? Should I wear something more girly? Yes. Yes, you should. No, I actually don't care. I look her directly in the eyes. I don't think you should force yourself to appear more girly. That style you have going on is pretty charming as it is. Also, the clothing is already cute, if you ask me. It suits you well. I like it. Well, what about, I mean, how about a skirt or something like that? I don't know. Something different every once in a while? Oh, wait, the artists, or the people who did the art for this don't want to draw any more character or art designs for them or anything like that. I see. Thanks. Asano-san smiles. She's considerably more girly than usual. Just being with her is enough to make my heart beat faster. So, let's go to the shop of your choosing. Yeah. And so with our hearts racing, we head to a shop that sells cutesy stuff. Oh yeah, one thing to notice is when people realize that you and Asano might be a thing, everyone's like applauding that you choose unfortunate women, and Ruka says something about like the thorny path, so you choose like the harder decision, because everyone's like, man, we all thought you choose Yuno or Natsumi. Asano, you're a brave man. She's sad. Anyway, the moment we enter, Asano-san's eyes start to sparkle. There's colorful mugs, towel packet, to be donut-shaped heart necklaces. She takes and carefully examines many things out here. It makes her seem like a normal girl, and seeing her like this makes me smile. Hey, don't you think this is cute? She shows me a strap with a small polar bear on it. With this and her bear PC, I can only assume that she likes bears a lot. Oh yeah, I think one of the if you go to their houses, one of their options when you choose like the bear option for you learn a bit about bears, and apparently yeah that line gets you find out that she likes polar bears or something like that. But I don't think that choice is required to get the her path. Oh yeah, it's pretty cute. I knew you'd think that. We get along, don't we? I say we're compatible. Ugh. She suddenly starts talking awkwardly. It's hard to tell, but I think she's happy. She's just not really good at expressing it. As Asano-san stares at the strap, I get a good idea. Asano-san, can you lend me your phone for a second? Okay. She panics for a moment, then takes her phone out of her bag. She's got spying all over on her boyfriends now. I take and I pass the polar bear strap through the. Pass the polar bear strap through the strap. That doesn't make sense. Ding. I know what he's doing, but the wording is off. Anyway, he puts it through the straps. Here. How about this? Seeing the polar bear dangle, Asano-san beams. You're a genius. Doing this makes the bear even better. That's good to hear. Let's get it then. Reiji? I take off the strap and go to the register, buy it, and then return to Asano-san. It says WH''S, so the O is missing. Ding. Still in a daze. This is a present for me. Will you take it? But it's not my birthday or anything. Asano-san doesn't know how to react. It's not supposed to be a birthday present. I just wanted to give it to you. To commemorate a first date, I guess. When I awkwardly mouth those words, Bathump. Her face becomes visibly red, so much that seeing her makes me embarrassed. Asano-san takes the paper bag I hand her and grasps it with both hands. I'm really happy. I'll treasure it always. Thanks, Reiji. She looks at me with misty eyes. I didn't expect it to make her this happy, but I'm glad I decided to give her this present to her. You'd be surprised how often a lot of girls will just like gifts, It'll get you out of the doghouse, that's for sure. A certain kind of warmth, different from palpitation, fills my heart. You're welcome. Let's go elsewhere. We leave the shop and go to another shop or place. I think I guess buying it around the spot would be a shock, but better to do if you're going on a date. Just remember that they liked it, get it, and then give it to them unexpectedly some other time. Then you get extra points. No. After shopping around Rocks, we go to Angelus for a break. We have some of their famous roll cakes and coffee. It's a comforting time. Asano-san's roll cake is chocolate, while mine is white chocolate. Gross. Yeah, Angelus cakes are always a treat. She cracks her lips, or smacks her lips, cracks. Oh! You come here often? Not often. You and I go here sometimes. Really like the calm atmosphere. That aside, the fact that Asano-san and I are together in the cafe eating cakes and drinking coffee makes me conscious of the fact that this really is a date. She seems to feel the same way. It looks like she's the type to get tense when not talking, so she's talking more than usual. If you include the one during the dorm game, this is our second date, huh? Yeah, we came to Angelus that time too, didn't we? Though there were no employees, so we didn't get to eat any cake. Yeah, that's true. But the lunch we ate back then was really good. Was actually Nicole Kun's magic, though. No, you stupid broad. No, Unisan just bought some sandwiches and pasta at the store and put them on plates. Seriously? Wait, but that's pretty much the same thing I usually eat. Well, I guess that's true. Asano-san shot. I really can't take it back now, can I? You just thought, what, a sounding tongue, didn't you? No. Yes, but no. I did. It's just your persecution complex talking. Despite my assertion, she's still sulky. I should call it the best food I ever ate. I feel so stupid. But I was really happy that you liked it. After all, extremely tense until we got there, so I was worried if you were actually enjoying the date. Really? That's good, I guess. But I'm glad we got to go on a date here in the real world, too. The date back there was good. Nothing's better than reality. Yeah, I agree. We're both awkward in more ways than one. We often end up running out of things to say. Isn't he, like 19 or 20 or something like that? Shouldn't she be old enough not to be like this? Well. Anyway, but even so, I find this date to be really enjoyable, if you say so. Suddenly, Sonson starts fidgeting. Reggie, I'd like to try a cake. Can I? Oh, sure, here. I moved the plate with my cake towards her. It's nothing to be embarrassed about, is it? In fact, Asano-san would normally just take it without my permission. She just tense because it's a date. That's not what I mean. There's another way to get someone to eat something, right? Like to say, Oh, another romance novel trope. I completely understand what she wants and freeze on with how tense I am. Hey, that's a bit much for a situation with so many people around us, right? Yeah, why? You're supposed to do this on dates, right? Not really. Wrong! Just play the clip of I forgot what movie it's from. Wrong! Now I'm trying to remember. Anyway, I mean there are people who do, but it's definitely not everyone. But there were scenes like that in a shoujo manga. Asano-san, this is reality. Shoujo manga are full of little girl dreams that never come true. It's like Disney princesses. I do my utmost to convince her. If I give in, I'll have to do something really embarrassing. Hey, it's hard for me to understand, you know. Asano-san mutters. I just tried to make this more date-like, but I never went out with a guy. I never talked with friends about love. I don't even think I have any friends, really. I don't even have... Oh, there you go. I don't even have friends. I should really read the things before I talk. Either that, my mind actually reads it, and I put it in my own images. Asano-san. I don't know if that's a good reason to use a shoujo manga as reference, but I guess she was just trying to make this better. I don't think I said anything wrong, but I guess that rejecting it completely was a bit of a mistake. I can't do it here, but I wouldn't mind doing it if there was no one could see us. Really? Asano looks at me with a slightly shocked expression. Yes, as far as I know, normies do stuff like that in their homes and the like other things. A home? Now she's really shocked. I can see her face turn redder by the second. Well, time to go all the way. We're going from first base to home run, dude. Yeah, I quickly realized why she reacted like that. I mean, it's almost like I invited her to my home. Hey, I'm just talking in terms of general truths in society. Not that I want you to come to my home right now. Still red, she responds to my words by lowering her gaze. No, I'm fine with that. I'll live without a say till then. Asano-san's being really bashful right now. The feminine air about her makes my heart beat really fast. She's usually cute. She's unusually cute today. I can't help but smile when watching her. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm as old as I am. I don't find it cute. I find it annoying. It's like, get to the point! We continue eating cake while talking about working or idly chatting. A while later, we end the coffee break and prepare to leave Angelus. Hey, just don't think that we're done. There's still lots of time left. We'll be doing this until the day ends. Oh, God. If that was me, I'd be like, can I leave and go do my own stuff now? After saying that in a bossy manner, she turns worried and confused, or continues. I mean, if you don't mind, anyway. This is so unlike her usual self that I can't help but find it fresh. As my heart races, I nod. I don't mind it at all. It's a date, so I might as well make the most of it. I mean, any day is a date when you think about it, but I get the point. Smina River, September 2nd, 2017, 7:08 p.m. Still on the date. She wants the date! Anyway, after leaving Angelus, we start walking around Asakusa. We even went to the underground in Yashiki. We didn't discover anything new, but it was a heavy experience for my heart. It just didn't stop beating. So this is the power of dates, huh? Or crack cocaine. Before I know, it is dark, and we arrive at the dark shrouded Sumida River. Time to push her in. walking around the whole day sure is tiring. She stops and mutters that there's a sign that the date is nearing its end. Of course, it rained too. All things considered, it's best just call it a day. However, that idea makes me really sad. I'd love to spend more time with her. At some point, I just started thinking that maybe I should invite her to dinner. Or, I don't know why I said so. we could even have Unison join us. As I think about this and that, Unison looks at me, or Sana looks at me. I can't waste the chance. I need to gather my courage. She mutters that to herself, then speaks up with a slightly high-pitched voice. How about this? Hey, Reiji, wanna rest? Preferably in a private space, a place where no one can bother us too. Are you alright with that? Her cheeks are red, her eyes are moist, and her voice is shaking, like she's hiding her embarrassment. Wait, hold on. Is this an invitation for that? The building that's right before Judgement Summit comes to mind. It's Love Hotel, Sting. Of course, I don't think that's the exact place, but I can't help but feel that she's inviting me to a similar establishment. Wait, hold on. It's too early to decide that. I admonish myself. I bear the sign of plane. There's no way something like that normally could happen to me. I don't mind going, Reiji. I'm ready for it. She speaks bashfully. Looks like the miracle's happened. This pretty much confirms it. I am now absolutely certain she's invited me to a hotel of the love variety. Are you sure you're alright with me? Of course, I would invite you otherwise. I want to go there with you. Come with me. Asano speaks with no hesitation in her tone. I'm not a Wari-san, but I'm so out of it that her come sounds lewd to me in more ways than one. I can't help but imagine some outrageous scenarios, but will I do it right? I don't have experience in that. What if I disappoint her? Seemingly reading my mind, she talks to me gently. Also, there's another request. I want to be the one taking the lead. I'm not really used to it either, but I think that we'd have more fun that way, I guess. Of course, certainly. Lead the way and everything. I'll just follow. I speak in a high-pitched voice. I don't like your tone. How about this? I bow my head. Wow, you sure make a big deal out of it. Yeah, because you are. It's not what you think it is. Asano giggles and takes my hand. Should we go? Except you were the one who was bashful about it in the first place. Whatever. The way she says that is so cute. That I feel like this is a dream. Mother, father, tonight I shall become a man. I am a man. Punch a wall. I give a mental salute to my parents and walk alongside her. You think she's gonna be taking the V card? Nope, it was karaoke. Asano-san, what does this have to do with rest? What is it, Reiji? Well, this is a private space. We're here alone. No one will bother us, but that'd be interesting having sex in a. Yeah, that's what he was thinking was gonna happen. Why can't they just say that? I mean, it's rated M for mature. Sex is the thing. Anyway, but that would be interesting to have sex at a karaoke bar. I speak with a tone full of confusion and displeasure. Why karaoke? Indeed, she took me not to a hotel of the love variety, but to karaoke box, a karaoke place not far from the Asakusa station. Yeah, but this is the only place where we can take our time and rest together, right? She says as though it's natural. No. Resting in a karaoke with isn't possible, isn't it? First, I thought we were doing this and that here in a karaoke box, and now that I think about it, you can't expect Asano to come to karaoke and sing. And what was all that about being ready, taking the lead, not being used to it? Well, I'm not used to do it because I'm always go to karaoke alone. The only other person I went was, But you don't rest at a karaoke bar. That doesn't make sense. Whatever. I need to be ready to share this instead of not just singing for myself. I also want to sing a lot, so I wanted to take the lead and have a duet with you. Well, looks like I made one embarrassing misunderstanding. Still, I won't feel guilty about it. She clearly said it in a way that made me misunderstand it, but most of it is her fault. Asano-san, you can't lead people on like that. Yeah, especially when you think you're going to get the big old S to the E to the X. What do you mean? Explaining it would be embarrassing, so instead I remember exactly what you told me. Exactly what I told you, huh? She scans her memory. I said I wanted to rest in private space where no one would bother us, that I'm ready for it, and I don't mind going with you. And then... Her face turns beet red in a flash. Looks like she realized exactly how misleading her words were, and what kind of misunderstanding I made. Reiji, you actually thought they were going to a place like that? Good. Yes, actually. No point in hiding it now. Sorry, I was really excited about that. Are you stupid? I'm not ready for it. But you're like 19 or 20. Of course you're ready for it. You know what I mean, folks. Physically. Maybe not mentally. And there's an order for this. You can't go to those places so soon. Big dummy. Still all red. Asano suddenly falls silent. ... It's awkward, to say the least. She breaks the silence first. First is karaoke. It was my dream to have a duet with someone I love. Yep, she said it. She said those words. Her perception of romance is stuck in middle school. How unfortunate. Suddenly I realized something. Hold on. Didn't she say that she wanted to have a duet with... So that means that... the one she... It's not like I didn't realize how she felt. I mean, albeit in a roundabout way, she invited me to a date. Well, invite a person to a date doesn't mean they love you. They just find attraction to you, and then maybe they might. But anyway, still, what she just said made it clear. Asano-san loves me, and I too love. I love, hate, love. Asano-san, let's do it. Hey, you stupid. I just said there's an order of things like this. And I really can't do it here. You spend way too much time with the Wari. The infected with this perv germ. All red, she starts to panic. I don't have to ask to tell her how she processed my words. No, I don't mean whatever you're imagining. I'm talking about the duet. That's the first step, right? We'll slowly think about the other things later. Well, we have all the time in the world, after all. Right. Thanks, Reiji. She beams a happy smile. This is the first step, and then little by little, you know. Aw. And so we sing as a duet. And my ears get blown out. Shoulder to shoulder, we flirt a bit too, and no one can fault us for that. For we love each other. Of course, her singing is unfortunate as always, and the songs she picks are primarily those for anime, not a good fit for duets. But as we sing together, I just stopped caring about those small things. Alright, my throat's all warmed up, so it's time for my solo act. We sing, well, our duet was unexpectedly brief. I spent a whole week preparing a non-stop love song melody, and all you use is shoot through your heart and make you mine. But, she makes a pistol with her hand and shoots me. I wish I was dead. Man, that is sad. Her pose, her words, everything is saddening and unfortunate. Thus, her solo act begins. I feel like my eardrums will be shot down long before my heart. Well, this isn't actually that bad, though, considering I get to see her so happy. As a listener of saddening solo act, I realize that I am now a normie, and no one can change my mind. The end. Asano, an unfortunate world has started. Yep. Yes, it is. God, what I was kind of thinking what it would be like to make love to a lady like Asano. Ugh. You know, funny enough, usually girls that are like tomboyish or aggressive like that are women I usually typically like. But this game, her attitude was just too like extreme for me. I was like, nope, sorry. But anyway, that's the end. That's the end of Asano-san's. I don't know why I keep saying Asano-san like that. But the fiery red hat is now done and gone. So in the next episode of Our World Is Ended, we'll take a chance on the raven-haired angel of chaos, Natsumi-san. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.